Hello, Eagle Nation. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Cable. I spent 24 years in the Marine Corps as a helicopter pilot. I joined the military because I felt a deep desire to serve my country. It was a chance to really explore the world as well as give back to a country that had given my family so much and so many opportunities. So right out of high school, I went to the United States Naval Academy. I left 2 weeks after graduation, and my parents were not, they were excited for the opportunity. They knew that it was a great school that was going to open all kinds of crazy doors, but they were really nervous and not thrilled about the military piece of it. I grew up in Washington State, and that was tough for them. And it's always hard to leave home. I'm not gonna lie, that was not an easy plane to get on that day, but it gets easier. I love being in the military. I am military. It is in my blood. It runs through everything I do. The discipline, the way I walk. The biggest compliment when you're in the military you can get is someone, when you're not in uniform, comes up and goes, "You're in the military." So my life has been about that. I mean, you guys have done 18 years graduating out of high school. I did 24 years in the Marine Corps. That's longer than I spent doing anything else, plus 4 years of service academy time. So when I look at it, I did almost 30 years in a uniform. And there's absolutely no way I can separate myself from the two. It's just who I am now. The advice I would give to anyone going into the military is you really need to take a solid look at the different branches and what job you would be interested in doing. You are going to make sacrifices, and you are going to be away from your family for extended periods of time. Each service offers different levels of that, which promotes their way of life. If you get in the service and don't like their lifestyle, you're not going to be happy. So when you look at the services, look at the people, look at the lifestyle, look at the personality of that service you're joining. If you want to be a United States Marine, you're not going to be happy in the Air Force. They're on opposite ends of the spectrum. So you have to look at that, because it's not just the job, it's a life. It becomes everything that you do. Junior ROTC program is about leadership. Leadership is about people. It's about influencing people to accomplish a task that they may not even believe they're capable of doing. That's what this program tries to teach. We do not try to push people into the military. That is a common misconception. We are here because every day after you graduate, you are going to have to deal with people. And that's what we're all about, is the people. We don't discourage the military, and if you're interested in the military, we will certainly make sure that we open all the doors, get the recruiters, help you with scholarships. And there are some incredible opportunities. If you're even remotely interested in going to college, the military will pay for all of it and give you a really nice job on the backside. So there's a lot of opportunities that we share with them, and I'm constantly surprised, shameless plug, but I'm constantly surprised at how many students are not aware of these opportunities. And I would like to use this opportunity to briefly tell you, if you're interested at all in being in the military as an officer and want to know how we can pay for school, come see me. My world is full of memories from my time in the service, and I really don't know if there's one that stands out. I can tell you that it's all about the people. The memories and the time I spent, you couldn't find better people than the people that I served with. They're so dedicated to the country, dedicated to helping one another. It's a completely different world. And that is why when I had the opportunity early in my career to step out of the military to pursue another career, I couldn't do it, because I could not find the quality of people and I could not find the sense of adventure and service that goes with the job as well. So coming to Pine Forest High School, I took over this program to teach leadership. And what I bring is 24 years of Marine Corps, 4 years of Service Academy leadership, training, and opportunity. I bring that into the classroom. Not in a military way. We use military structure for the class just for discipline purposes and to teach how you can shape things and get people to go in the directions you need to, but to inspire. I look to inspire the kids to realize that when you talk to people and you look them in the eye and you confidently stand there and say, "It's nice to meet you," that can make all the difference in the world. Or just walking down the hall and saying, "You have a really nice smile." That costs me nothing and gives that person, could make their entire day. It's always those simple things, knowing the name of your janitor and saying hi to him and maybe thanking him for cleaning the toilets. I mean, these people are doing it because they care about other people, not just because they need a job. You can tell the difference. So I try to bring leadership here because leadership is about people. My career was about people, and that's what I hope to bring in the future to Pine Forest High School. I think the biggest thing I would like to share with you about the military is that I wouldn't change a thing. I was blessed, truly, truly blessed. Now that doesn't mean I loved every day at work, but I loved going to work. And I loved being around the Marines. The bad days, and there were some really, really bad days. The bad days happened. But looking back on it, if it wasn't for the bad days, it wouldn't have been you wouldn't have had the good days or recognized when you had them. So you're gonna have bad days everywhere. But to truly love and be passionate about what you do every day, I would challenge you all to find that, because that is what really, truly makes life worth pursuing. I tell my class that when you graduate, you will have spent 18 years, at least 12 of which have been in school. You now, congratulations, awesome, good job, you made it. You now have to figure out what you're going to do for the next 60 years. So think about that. Wouldn't you rather do something you're passionate about instead of just going to work and flipping burgers?